With Shedeur Sanders getting his first start this Sunday against the Las Vegas Raiders, let's look back at his game against the Ravens this weekend. Shedeur lines up here. This is his first pass. Got the guy in motion. Now let's watch his reads here. It's a good job. Small gets the ball out. No one else is really open on the route. Hits the out right there. A little late on the throw, but overall, not a bad pass. Good rep. Now here it is from the other angle. As you can see, line does a decent job. Fannin does a really good job. Good throw. Accurate. Gets the yards. Okay, here's his second pass. Shedeur does a good job. Line blocks well. Throws it right here to Njoku. Had 3 guys open, but that seemed like the easiest pass. And the one right in front of him, good read by Shedeur. Good throw. Gets the yards that's there. Here's the other angle we're going to watch it from. Again, as you can see, that is the easiest pass right there. It's right in front of him. Got to take it. It's the most open one. All right, now in this play, Ravens are sending an all-out blitz. 34 does a terrible job blocking. And while Njoku looked open there, as you can see from this other angle in a second, it would have been a very hard throw because there is a lot in this man's face, including his running back, who he just sees really do a terrible job blocking here. Can't really blame him. Also, Kyle Hamilton, great play. But, yeah, I guess you could say he should have made that throw. Absolutely. But remember, it's his first start. That's a tough one to put on him. This is Shedeur's next pass. If you watch the out right here, he throws it a little late. You got to throw that before he's out of his break. You'll see it from this angle. Now, that could be from not playing with the ones, his first time doing so. But you can see right here, definitely can get that out quicker. The corner had too much time break when you got to be careful. In the NFL, a lot of times that's a pick. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to Wiggins here. He fakes inside leverage before the snap. Then after the snap goes back to outside leverage, Shedeur thinks he has the corner with Judy. Doesn't really have that much time, so he just has to trust it, and Wiggins goes back to outside leverage and jumps it. Now, I think Judy should have given better effort, but either way, not a good throw. Intercepted. It really is first mistake of the game. Let's watch. Just keep an eye on Wiggins right there. See how he fakes inside and goes back to outside leverage. Now watch, the ball's thrown. He's outside, easy pick for him. Judy doesn't really give a great effort, but, not the best throw. I don't think either way that was going to be completed. Now let's watch it from the other angle. As you clearly see, he had a guy right in his face, still stuck down a barrel, made the throw, but not a good one. I mean, really his first mistake of the game. Now, in this throw, they run a rollout to counter the Ravens blitzing. Njoku looks like he's open, but I'm not sure. Even with a great throw, that's a tough catch. You got a guy bearing down here. You have the guy cutting under Wiggins, sprinting back. Overall, tough throw for Shedeur to make. I get why he held the ball. The only issue I have is, as you'll see, Kyle Hamilton right here. He nearly gets an interception because he tries to flick it past him at the very end to get a completion to the guy right here. Not a great idea. That almost ends up hurting him. In a game like this, you have to protect the ball. That's the one problem with this play I got with Shedeur. You got to do better than that. Here, we'll let it run so everyone can see what's going on. You'll see it right here. Now watch closely. Njoku's going to go right up here. There it is right there. He looks like he's open. If you throw it right away, maybe. But even then, the guy's bearing down. It's going to be a tough completion. Because you'll see from this angle, it's a little different. You also see how close he came throwing an interception. Again, in a defensive game like this, you cannot throw an interception. Like, your defense is playing way too well. So, young quarterback almost making a young quarterback mistake. Watch right here. Nothing. And that was so close. Anyway, overall, not the worst rep, but can't throw a pick there. Be careful. As you're going to see on this rep, there's really nothing open. And then Shedeur, we're going to freeze it right here. It'll hit the top of the drop. See, he's sitting on this. He's got this covered right here. He undercuts it. He's sitting on it. This one's covered. He's got a guy waiting inside here. There's nothing here. Really, the only thing he could do is scramble and watch. It does a good job of getting some yards out of this. Really nothing. I mean, and does a great job getting something out of it. We watch it from this angle. Honestly, I think he did a very good job because any of those other throws were very tight windows. Something bad could have happened. Let's watch right here. It's an even better angle. As you can see, really nothing there. Plus, it's a rollout concept, so you take away half the field anyway. Good job finding some lane to run, getting some yards. Good job by Shedeur. Good rep. Now it's 3rd down 3 or 4 here, and I don't understand the play design here. You're going to see they run routes, real deep routes here, knowing they're blitzing. Really only short pass he has either over here that is completely covered or the check down, but by the time the check down comes, he's already getting tackled and has no time to throw it all the way over here. If he does, something bad's going to happen. I just don't understand the play design. When you see the front, the Ravens they're showing blitz, So instead of, maybe it's him not checking to the play, but either way, Stefanski knows what they've been running. The offensive coordinator does. You have to have something to counter that. They have nothing here. It's just a lot of long developing routes on a 3rd and about 5, I would want to say. No, it's 4, 3rd, 4 or 5, yeah. So I don't understand that. Very weird. But I'll let the play run. You can see what I mean. Not really his fault. Really had no time, nowhere to really leak the ball out to. Watch the running back. He comes out super late to the point where it doesn't even matter. Nothing really there. You really can't blame him. I mean, I don't know what you want him to do on that play. We'll see it from this angle too. You'll see the running back, he'll go out very late. By the time he goes out, it's across his body. Just not a good idea. Watch right here. Just nothing. There's nothing there. Everything's covered. The routes kind of all run to the same side. Just not a good play design. Can't really blame him. So not a lot to talk about here. He has his check down over here in the flat. He should have probably thrown it earlier. Besides that, everyone's kind of covered. Judy comes across, but Awuzie undercuts it. So honestly, really the only option was that. And once he hesitated, it was taken away. The guy came up. So watch. We'll show you right here. See the flats. See the check downs open right there. Hesitates. Roquan's running down on it. Really no point in throwing that after that. So honestly, no one was really open on that play. We'll see from this angle as well. He gets the ball right here. Got the throw right there. Really nothing open. Pretty much done there. On this play, it's really just poor route design. I don't know what they were doing. You literally have 2 guys running at each other up here. No one's really open to set the check down, and the pressure up the middle is crazy on this play. You're going to see it right here. As you can see, like all he has is really the check down, then he runs and gets as many yards as he can, which is, I think, a good play. He gets yards out of it. Not a bad play by Shedeur. Now we'll go from this angle. You can clearly see the pressure applied by 98. Let's right here. Gets a great job with Travis Jones, and 41 comes right behind him. So really hard to do anything on that. Now, as you're going to see here, all he's going to have is Fannin right here. Good pressure by 41, forces a quick throw, really the only one he has, and it's just good defense overall, so nothing really you can put on Shedeur. Let's watch. Now watch right here, he cuts right in the middle. Tough throw, Hamilton's all over it. Really nothing, you can't blame Shedeur there. And as you'll see from this angle, we'll see the pressure here. Very quick pressure, nothing you can really do about that. And then as you see, he sees Fannin, tries to make the quick throw. And you can see from this angle here, 32 gets right through on a stunt, then there's nothing you can really do. Long development routes don't help. I don't know if the protection was his fault or alignment, but you can see right here, there's really nothing he can do. Here it is from this angle. You're gonna see it. Watch 32 over here. He's gonna cut in, get to him. There's really nothing he can do. There's nowhere to throw. I mean, no one's open right here, and the pressure's ridiculous. Look at that. Shedeur's gonna hold the backers here with Njoku short and throw it right over their head to Fannin. Now watch this throw. This is a really good throw to start off the drive to try to tie the game. Right down the middle. Great throw. Gets him to the 40. Big play. Now, I think when this play, Shedeur has the check down right in the middle of his running back, but Judy has to make this catch. This is more on Judy than Shedeur. Good low throw. Not Shedeur's fault, in my opinion. Now, given the Ravens blitz off the edge on this play, this is really the only throw he can make. Fannin has to catch this ball. Literally goes in between his hands. I mean, got to come up with that, man. That's on you. That's not on the quarterback. Now, on this play, he does a great job getting the ball to Judy and letting him make a play. Judy makes a great play out of it, but if Shedeur's a little earlier with this, I feel like he could have got the yards a lot easier. A little late there, but still gets the first down, and that's what matters, so not a bad read at all. Now he's going to have Njoku here in the flat, but I do think he makes the right option by running here and getting the yards he can. Another good play by Shedeur in the clutch. Check him out right here. Gets the yards, gets down. Good job. Now, Shedeur does a great job avoiding the rush here from Malachi Starks, and does a great job extending the play. No one's really open, but he gets this guy open. You'll see him right here and just misses his throw. This was a really good effort by him. I mean, tough throw. Can't really blame him for that one. He wishes he had it back. Now, the throw here definitely needs to go to Judy on this out since they send the corner blitz, but he goes with the deep throw here up the side. Almost called a good throw. I wouldn't say great, but better play by Awuzie, to be honest. I believe Draymond Jones is clearly offsides here. And it really affects the play because the instant pressure makes him have to make this quick throw to Njoku, which he's clearly covered by Roquan, and that's really the ball game. That's it. Overall, I think there was a lot of good and bad in Shedeur's first NFL action. I do think there's a lot of promise with him. I think he's a very accurate thrower, but I also think the Browns are not a very good team skill position-wise, so we'll see where it goes. Anyway, that's my film breakdown. Peace.